This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Black 40. Set, huh?
Young working from the gun. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, right. Red, 38.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here we go. Black, red, green, 10 black. Set.
To the air on first down. Young. Hauled in left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
43. Steel, black. Set, go.
A second down throw for Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Pistol. Stop!
Mayfield comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete. He had him blocked. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 14
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's Godwin again. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
King!
Baker throwing again. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurry! Hey, alert 33. What's up?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Waddle makes the catch. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Looking quickly here.
That's another Buccaneers.
Regular. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Black shot.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Cut down the field. You get. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Baker now from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when you're fundamentally no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
You're going play action. Young. It's caught at the 4. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Alert!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete left side. It's just long. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Point it right.
Mayfield now from the gun. On the move, headed right. In the middle, that's just long. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Point it right.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Taking a chance to the end zone.
resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Blue strike. Here we go. Here we go. 20, yellow. 22.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Down, drill, 52. Blue, 32.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, Frank? Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
In punt formation for Carolina.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So they hurry up here.
That's good.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Gets him on the in route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Pulled in by his back, right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
50, green. Field, black. Needle, blue.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Caught, nice game left side. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Black 30. Black ultra. 43 rail. Hut.
Young off 1st and 10. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180. Run.
Watch out.
What's that?
Mayfield will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Start.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
To throw, Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Regular.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Look at all this time. Now he's forced out. He's going to keep it this time. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Buccaneers, first down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Panthers' 15-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
Alert! 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 Kings! Kings! Kings!
Third and short, Mayfield. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Baker throwing again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers, 14.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Ready? Red. Fight. Kick. Smash. Red. Red. Cycle. Black shot. Set.
Now Young. Complete to Tremble. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. One pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Field. Black. 50. Green. Set. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Kings. Set. 180. Regular. Alert.
Throw here. 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Yellow. Set, hut. 60, hut.
He's back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides. Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. I think the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Get the control.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
32. Ready.
First down, Young. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Snap. Red. 33. Yellow. Cut. Cut.
Here's Young again. Connection made to Tremble. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
52 blaster. Set. Cut. Yellow. 22. Set.
It's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
20. Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looking quickly here.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down. Here's Baker. Cope with the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Working quickly here.
That's another Buccaneers.
Regular.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Still has some space inside the 35. And Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Run.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go. 10 black. 43 rails. Cut.
And going play action. Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready up.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. 45, white, drill, 52. Black ultra. Set.
Young off 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Complete to Tremble. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Third down, Bucks in the dime set defensively.
Let's go. Red, 38. Hut.
We go with a design keeper. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
560. Set, hut.
Line up the design keeper. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
38. Buccaneers 23. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers getting back to within one score.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
So
break.
good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
Buccaneers 30. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down looking to throw. Mayfield. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again is Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Panthers 45, Buccaneers 37.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And the Panthers secure that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, ready.
Handoff for Dowdle, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set. Ready?
There's the give to Dowdle. Into the second level, past the 30. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now.
Buccaneers 37. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
Mayfield on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to Slaw there. And now it's second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.